We often think of ourselves as separate entities, a mind that thinks, a body that moves, and a spirit that yearns for something more. But what if this separation is an illusion? What if the true nature of our being is a tapestry of interconnectedness, where the well-being of one aspect directly influences the others? Imagine a musician attempting to play a symphony with only one instrument. Similarly, when we neglect any aspect of our being, we create disharmony within ourselves. Our physical health suffers when our minds are clouded with stress and negativity. To live a truly fulfilling and vibrant life, we must learn to nurture each aspect of our being. Body-mind-spirit balance is not a destination but a journey, a continuous exploration of what it means to live in harmony with ourselves. Our bodies are our temples, the vessels that carry us through life. When we nourish our bodies with wholesome foods, engage in regular exercise, and prioritize rest, we create a strong foundation for overall well-being. Our minds are powerful instruments capable of both incredible creativity and destructive negativity. By cultivating mindfulness and managing stress, we nurture mental clarity and emotional resilience. Connecting with our spiritual side, whether through meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature, nourishes our souls and gives us a sense of purpose and meaning. Embracing a holistic approach to well-being means understanding that every aspect of our lives impacts our overall health and happiness. It means making conscious choices that support our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. This might look like incorporating mindfulness practices into our daily routines or prioritizing meaningful relationships. By nurturing the interconnectedness of our body, mind, and spirit, we unlock a life of greater vitality, resilience, and joy. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the specific practices and principles that can help you cultivate greater balance in your own life. Our bodies possess an innate wisdom, a subtle language that speaks to us through sensations, emotions, and energy levels. When we learn to listen attentively, we can discern the whispers of imbalance before they escalate into shouts of distress. These whispers might manifest as persistent fatigue, digestive issues, difficulty sleeping, or a general sense of unease. Often, we dismiss these signals as mere inconveniences, pushing ourselves harder and ignoring the body's pleas for attention. Learning to recognize the body's signals is the first step towards restoring balance. In today's fast-paced world, stress has become a pervasive presence, a constant companion that casts a shadow over our well-being. While short-term stress can be a motivator, chronic stress wreaks havoc on our bodies and minds, disrupting the delicate equilibrium of our inner ecosystem. When we are chronically stressed, our bodies release a cascade of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that trigger a fight-or-flight response. This response, designed to protect us from immediate danger, becomes counterproductive when activated repeatedly over extended periods. The long-term consequences of chronic stress are far-reaching, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, anxiety, depression, and other chronic health issues. It's like a domino effect, where one imbalance triggers another, leading to a downward spiral of dis-ease. Just as a tree's roots grow stronger and deeper when exposed to wind, we too can cultivate resilience in the face of life's inevitable storms. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, it's about developing the inner strength and flexibility to navigate adversity with grace and emerge stronger and wiser. Building resilience involves nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It means prioritizing sleep, nourishing our bodies with wholesome foods, and engaging in regular physical activity to release tension and boost endorphins. By building resilience, we equip ourselves with the tools to not just survive, but to thrive, even amidst life's inevitable storms. Our immune system is our internal guardian, a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work tirelessly to protect us from harmful invaders. When our immune system is functioning optimally, it acts like a well-trained army, identifying and neutralizing threats before they can take hold and cause illness. Chronic stress, poor nutrition, lack of sleep, and other lifestyle factors can weaken our defenses, leaving us vulnerable to infections and diseases. Strengthening our immunity is essential for maintaining overall health and well-being. By adopting a holistic approach that addresses our physical, mental, and emotional health, we can create an internal environment that supports a robust immune response. Our minds are incredible instruments capable of breathtaking creativity, profound insight, and boundless imagination. Yet they can also be our own worst enemies, trapping us in cycles of worry, rumination, and negative self-talk. Cultivating mental clarity involves learning to quiet the inner chatter, to create space between our thoughts, and to observe our mental landscape with greater awareness. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful movement can help us develop a more peaceful relationship with our thoughts. This allows us to observe them without judgment and to cultivate a sense of inner stillness. Life is an ocean, with its calm waters and crashing waves, its gentle currents and turbulent storms. Emotional resilience is the inner compass that guides us through these ever-changing waters, allowing us to navigate challenges with grace and adapt to unexpected circumstances. Emotional resilience is not about denying or suppressing our emotions. It's about learning to acknowledge, process, and regulate our feelings in healthy and constructive ways. It's about recognizing that emotions, like waves, come and go, and that our true strength lies in our ability to ride them out without being swept away. Cultivating emotional resilience involves building a toolbox of coping mechanisms that support our mental and emotional well-being. In our fast-paced, always-on culture, sleep is often seen as a luxury, something to be sacrificed in the pursuit of productivity and achievement. However, sleep is not a luxury, it's a fundamental human need, as essential to our well-being as food, water, and air. Just as a phone needs to be recharged to function properly, our bodies and minds require adequate sleep to repair, restore, and rejuvenate. During sleep, our bodies and minds go through a complex series of processes that are essential for physical and mental health. When we consistently deprive ourselves of sleep, we disrupt these vital processes, compromising our physical health, impairing our cognitive function, and increasing our risk of chronic diseases. Prioritizing sleep is not selfish, it's an act of self-care that benefits every aspect of our being. We are social creatures wired for connection, belonging, and love. Healthy relationships are not a luxury, they are essential to our well-being, providing us with a sense of belonging, support, and purpose. Just as a garden thrives when its plants are well-spaced, allowing for air and sunlight to reach all, we too flourish when our lives are enriched by meaningful connections. Healthy relationships are characterized by mutual respect, trust, open communication, and a willingness to both give and receive support. They offer a safe space to share our joys and sorrows, to celebrate our accomplishments, and to receive comfort and encouragement during challenging times. Cultivating healthy relationships requires effort, intention, and a willingness to be vulnerable and authentic. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, our minds are often racing from one thought to the next, caught in a whirlwind of to-do lists, worries, and distractions. In the midst of this mental chaos, we lose touch with the present moment, the only moment where life is truly lived. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. It is about noticing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. In our daily lives, mindfulness can be cultivated through simple practices like paying attention to our breath or savoring each bite of food. It is about bringing awareness to our everyday activities, transforming mundane routines into opportunities for presence and connection. Our lifestyles are a reflection of our values, a tapestry woven from the choices we make each day. From the food we eat to the way we spend our time, our actions have a profound impact on our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. When our lifestyles are aligned with our values, we create a sense of harmony and coherence in our lives. Creating a balanced lifestyle involves identifying our core values and making choices that support those values. This might mean prioritizing healthy eating habits, making time for regular exercise, cultivating meaningful relationships, or pursuing passions that ignite our souls. It is about creating a life that feels authentic and fulfilling, one that reflects our deepest values and aspirations. Our bodies are dynamic ecosystems, constantly buzzing with energy. This vital force, often referred to as chi or prana in ancient traditions, flows through our bodies, animating our cells, nourishing our organs, and supporting every aspect of our being. When our energy is flowing freely, we feel vibrant, alive, and capable of taking on the world. Enhancing our energy levels involves adopting practices that support our body's natural ability to generate and utilize energy efficiently. This includes nourishing our bodies with nutrient-dense foods, prioritizing sleep, engaging in regular physical activity, and managing stress through techniques like meditation or spending time in nature. Section 4. Pain Management. Listening to our body's signals. Pain is an inevitable part of life, a signal from our bodies that something needs attention. Whether it's a sharp, sudden pain from an injury or a dull, chronic ache, pain is our body's way of communicating that something is out of balance. While we often try to ignore, numb, or push through pain, listening to our body's signals is crucial for healing and well-being. Imagine driving a car with the check engine light flashing. Ignoring the warning could lead to further damage and costly repairs. Similarly, ignoring our body's pain signals can allow minor imbalances to escalate into chronic health issues. Managing pain effectively involves addressing the root cause of the discomfort, not just masking the symptoms. This might involve seeking professional medical advice, exploring alternative therapies like acupuncture or massage, making lifestyle changes to reduce inflammation and promote healing, or cultivating mindfulness practices to develop a more compassionate relationship with our bodies. Aligning with your true north. Deep within each of us lies a compass, guiding us towards our unique purpose in life. Aligning with this inner compass brings profound fulfillment and harmony, but daily life can make us lose sight of it, caught in societal pressures. Like a rudderless sailboat, we drift without direction. Discovering fulfillment means connecting with our deepest values and passions. It's about finding joy in what makes us feel alive. Life is a river, constantly flowing and evolving. Like a river, we must adapt to life's changing circumstances. Resisting change creates suffering. A rigid tree breaks in a storm. A flexible tree bends and survives. Cultivate adaptability with openness and curiosity. Embrace change for growth. Let go of old patterns, step outside comfort zones, and embrace new experiences. Dance with life's rhythms, trusting your inner resources. Aging is a natural and inevitable part of life, a journey that unfolds over time, marked by growth, wisdom, and transformation. While our culture often equates aging with decline, the truth is that aging can be a time of continued vitality, purpose, and fulfillment. Imagine a tree that has stood for centuries, its roots deeply embedded in the earth, its branches reaching towards the sky. It has weathered countless storms, yet it continues to grow, bearing fruit and providing shade. Similarly, as we age, we accumulate a wealth of experiences, knowledge, and wisdom. Our bodies may change, but our spirits can continue to evolve and thrive. Embracing healthy aging involves adopting a holistic approach that addresses our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This might include maintaining a regular exercise routine, nourishing our bodies with wholesome foods, staying mentally active through learning and engaging in stimulating activities, cultivating meaningful relationships, and finding purpose and joy in each day. It's about approaching aging as a natural and beautiful phase of life, a time for continued growth, contribution, and self-discovery. When we cultivate balance within ourselves, it creates a ripple effect, extending outwards to touch the lives of those around us. Just as a pebble tossed into a pond creates concentric circles that spread outwards, our energy, our words, and our actions have the power to influence our families, our communities, and the world around us. Imagine a world where everyone prioritized their well-being, where people lived in greater harmony with themselves, each other, and the planet. This vision may seem idealistic, but it begins with each individual making a conscious choice to cultivate balance in their own lives. When we prioritize our own well-being, we are better equipped to show up for others with greater compassion, empathy, and understanding. We become beacons of peace and positivity, inspiring those around us to do the same. By sharing the gift of balance, we contribute to a more harmonious and fulfilling world for ourselves and generations to come. Self-care is often misconstrued as a luxury, an indulgence reserved for those with ample time and resources. However, self-care is not selfish. It is an act of self-preservation, a radical act of love towards ourselves. Just as a gardener tends to their plants with care and attention, we too must nurture ourselves to flourish. It's about recognizing that we are worthy of love, care, and attention, not just from others, but from ourselves as well. Reducing the risk of chronic disease, empowering your health. Chronic diseases such as heart disease, stroke, cancer, and diabetes are among the leading causes of death and disability worldwide. While genetics play a role, lifestyle factors significantly influence our risk of developing these conditions. Imagine our bodies as gardens. Just as a garden thrives when it receives proper care, nutrient-rich soil, adequate water, and sunlight, our bodies thrive when we make healthy choices. However, when we neglect our gardens, exposing them to harsh conditions, poor soil, insufficient water, and inadequate sunlight, they become vulnerable to weeds, pests, and diseases. Similarly, when we engage in unhealthy habits, poor nutrition, lack of physical activity, chronic stress, and inadequate sleep, we create an internal environment that increases our susceptibility to chronic diseases. The good news is that we have the power to significantly reduce our risk of chronic disease through lifestyle modifications. By adopting a holistic approach to health and well-being, we can create an internal environment that supports optimal health and vitality. Joy and gratitude are not merely fleeting emotions, they are powerful states of being that can transform our lives from the inside out. When we cultivate a heart filled with joy and gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, from scarcity to abundance. Imagine looking at the world through a lens of gratitude. Even in the midst of challenges, we can find reasons to appreciate the beauty, the love, and the lessons that life offers. Gratitude is like a muscle. The more we exercise it, the stronger it becomes. We can cultivate gratitude by taking the time each day to appreciate the simple things in life. A warm cup of tea, a beautiful sunset, a kind word from a loved one. We can keep a gratitude journal, writing down things we are grateful for, or simply pause throughout the day to acknowledge the good in our lives. As we cultivate gratitude, we begin to see the world through a lens of abundance, appreciating the gifts that surround us each day. Goals provide us with direction, a roadmap to guide us towards our desired destination. However, it's not enough to simply set goals. We must ensure that our goals are aligned with our values, our passions, and our overall vision for our lives. Imagine setting sail on a journey without a clear destination in mind. We might drift aimlessly, never quite reaching our full potential. Similarly, when our goals are not aligned with our core values, we may find ourselves feeling unfulfilled, even if we achieve external measures of success. Aligning our goals with our values involves identifying what truly matters to us: our relationships, our health, our spiritual growth, our contributions to the world, and setting goals that support those values. This might mean prioritizing time with loved ones, pursuing a career that aligns with our passions, making time for self-care, or contributing to causes we believe in. When our goals are aligned with our values, we create a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. As we conclude our exploration of body-mind-spirit balance, let us remember that this is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. It's a journey of self-discovery, of learning to listen to the whispers of our bodies, the wisdom of our minds, and the yearnings of our spirits. It's about recognizing that we are not fragmented beings, but rather interconnected wholes, and that true well-being arises from nurturing all aspects of our being. Imagine a life filled with vitality, resilience, and joy, where you navigate challenges with grace, embrace change with openness, and experience each day with a sense of purpose and gratitude. This is the promise of body-mind-spirit balance, a life lived in harmony with yourself and the world around you. As you embark on this journey, remember to be patient with yourself, to celebrate your progress, and to embrace the transformative power of living in alignment with your true nature. The path to a long and healthy life is paved with conscious choices, mindful practices, and a deep commitment to nurturing your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. By embracing the principles and practices we've explored, you can unlock your body's innate healing capacity, cultivate a mind that is calm and focused, and connect with a spirit that is aligned with your highest purpose. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are countless resources available to support you, from books and online communities to healthcare professionals and experienced teachers. Reach out, explore, and discover the practices and approaches that resonate most deeply with you. The journey of body-mind-spirit balance is a gift you give yourself, a gift that will continue to unfold and enrich your life for years to come. Take care, and if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content on living a balanced life.